Welcome to Fasman Jones 5-minute reviews. Inquisition is the episode where the stakes are raised for Devon Izara and Io Giotaki, and Captain Lawson isn't happy at all. Oh no. This is written by another Bad Batch alumni, Jennifer Corbett, who has stepped up in this show alongside her Bad Batch colleague Brad Raw. I like that we are getting consequences from Choo-Choo's getting the Empire involved, like poor Captain Class losing her job as she doesn't return from interrogation as she refuses to say anything, but Lawson stays truthful and survives the interrogation from Marok. Marok's entrance is so terrifying. Finally, let's get some depth on Mr. Marok. I feel this was where he shone in animation, and with Ahsoka Series 1, where he was defeated, he was scary, but he didn't have the individualism, and that's something that I will discuss in future episodes as things have gotten very interesting. But Marok was here at his best, and I think there's a lot more to come from this guy. We're introduced to another Imperial Tot. This time, our Tot is Lieutenant Blake. As usual, we fans all hate these annoying characters and want society to peace, and that's something we all can agree on. Ray Lawson starts to show some importance as he worries about his dad, so after learning that he is being interrogated by the Empire, he decides to communicate with his mom, who is an Imperial herself. She wants him not to cross the Empire, which can foreshadow the actions he does at the end of this episode. Lots of debate on what department she works for, but will she return? We don't see much of Maul's squad, but we get some good tidbits, which I enjoy. Spybot the Terror, who always entertains so many immy shinies. Maul is still wanting Devon. And Rookcast has to deal with traitorous subordinates. Will that lead to something? We will see. Fire is spared by Maul, which is surprising. And he decides to stick around rather than run away, because he knows Maul is his only chance of escape. But will he stay loyal? Or will he betray? Walker Murrah is one of those actors whose vocal performance stands out, and I like that we see Brandon's worst fears come true in this episode. He has been anti-Empire, and to survive an interrogation with Marok is not easy, but he did so. He's likeable and wants to keep his son safe, despite all the things that happened in the past. Gideon Allen and Dead Table continue to deliver as we start to see cracks in their strategy, with Devon wanting more to help them, but Iko isn't trusting him and wants to stick with the plan. Same as Mr. Maul, but it's the opposite. The two of them are on the run, and it's interesting to see how they adapt to a situation like evading stormtroopers with a failed attempt at hypnosis. They decide to find somewhere to hide and know who can help them. I love the ending when Riley and Rondo reunite and Riley has let Devon and Iko into the home. Are the Lawsons in trouble for Riley's actions? I love that we see the ending as it makes you want more. Another strong episode with fantastic writing, fantastic music. We reach halfway now, and the show is looking good and strong. That's it for this 5-minute review. Please like this review and subscribe to the podcast channel to keep up to date with all the latest content. Thank you for listening to Fasman Jams, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Subscribe to Fasman Jams and stay tuned for more podcasts. See ya!